Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, what I'm going to do is a long overdue self-introduction video plus trigger word video, trigger words with using my subscribers' names. For those of you who subscribe to my channel, I'm very grateful that you're willing to take a chance on my channel. So this video is specially dedicated to all of you. Unfortunately, some of your names I can't see on my YouTube channel because of your subscription settings. Okay, but I will use those names that I can see. Okay, and so it will be the self introduction first, followed by the trigger words toward the end of the video. I hope you enjoy, and pardon me because pardon my English is not very good. I realize I write better because in writing you have more time to think about what you want to say and how you want to phrase your sentences. So while in spoken form you have less time and everything is done on the fly. So please pardon my poor grammar. Okay, so okay, to start off, I will talk about my name is Elvin. On the channel, it's called ASMR Elvin. That's my channel name, but my actual name is Elvin. So why I use Elvin is because it sounds elvish, like the fantasy elves. So I decided to use Elvin instead of my real name, Elvin. And my hobbies, of course, is nothing out of the ordinary. I love to watch movies, mainly horror genres like horror, mystery, fantasy. But I think what makes me like a movie is more because of how it's directed rather than what genre it belongs to. Like, I really like movies that are very emotionally directed and where the storytelling is really flows well and with the music and everything, the dialogue, like movies like Shawshank Redemption and movies like Titanic, Lord of the Rings. Well, these are only some of the movies that I really like because of how they are directed, very emotional and very artistic, and also because of the character and plot development in those movies that make me like them so much. One not so common part of my hobby is I love to watch J dramas. J dramas, for those of you who don't know, it means Japanese dramas. drama series. Although I like the older Japanese dramas, because I feel they were done with more heart and soul, and the music, the story, and the concept of older Japanese dramas are more interesting. You know, nowadays I realize a lot of Japanese dramas are related. The stories are related to more related to modern affairs and is more realistic in a way. But I actually love the more the more humorous and exaggerated, and it's just like any, you can say it's like anime-ish side to Japanese dramas, live action dramas. Oh yes, I forgot to mention, they are live action, not anime or anything like that. Okay, although I do love anime stories, are there are a lot of great stories from animes, and the characters, everything is really good. Okay, but yeah, Japanese dramas, live action, I really love those, like Beach Boys and Great Teacher Onizuka, by both are uh, starring Takashi Sorimachi. And there are a lot of other Japanese dramas, like some are horror ones, and while some are like I can't remember. I don't know what's the English name for the other drama. What is that? What is that? Oh yeah, yeah, yes. There's one drama called My Boss, My Hero, and it's really very funny. I think that's the funniest drama I've seen. And yeah, so the list goes on. Maybe I will talk more about them in separate ASMR videos where I tell you more in depth about the stories. And of course, Netflix dramas, I love them too, like Castlevania. Castlevania is based on a game of the same title, but the Netflix drama series is portrayed in anime form. Yeah, but the story, the characters are so well done, and if you have a chance, if you love deep, um, like dark and more thought provoking character development and plot, I highly recommend Castlevania. It's about vampires and humans and the hypocrisies of religions, and yes, etc. It's really good, and very well directed. The story is well told also. And other dramas like Stranger Things from Netflix too, which I really like, because it's very heavy on mystery and it's very suspenseful. So it's like there's always one mystery built on top of another, and besides movies, I love games as well. Video games mainly, uh, like 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 Japanese dramas. I love the older games, the older video games like those released in the late in mid to late 90s to like early 2000s. I think that is the that is the golden era of video games when it comes to cinematic, story driven games like RPG games. RPG meaning role playing games, where you get to play the role as the role of a certain character who goes on a quest to defeat the forces of evil and grow in the process. And these games, the stories are usually very elaborate, and it's like there are many layers to the story. It's usually quite deep and inspiring. So another type of games I love are adventure games. Um, I think a classic example of adventure games is like Heavy Rain. I can't think. Oh, and another one is Detroit Become Human. It's a game about the story of androids, robots, and yes, there are a lot of this kind of games called adventure games that are very cinematic. It's as if you are playing a movie. You're playing a movie, just that you get to decide on the choices, some of the choices and decisions the character makes along the way, and the path of the story changes um, with the choices you make. And yeah, so games like some of my favorite games are Final Fantasy and Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill. Resident Evil used to be one of my favorites, but the later, not so much for the later installments because they kind of changed the style. And as for as for music, I love music too, soothing music and soundtracks. I love movie soundtracks. Usually, those movies that I love, a big part of the reason is because of the soundtrack. Not that is the not that is the determining factor, but it's just a major part of what makes me like the movie so much because of how the music conveys the mood and the story of the movie and the epicness. So I love a lot of soundtracks, be it movie or game soundtracks. Actually, game soundtracks I find are really very diverse. They are not just classical, like in movies. Usually, movie soundtracks are more classical, but for games, it's really a mix, and it's quite innovative, especially Japanese games. The soundtrack, I really love Japanese game soundtracks. And of course, when it comes to songs, I love songs too, like those like the 70s, 80s songs, and J-pop as well. I love J-pop. I don't listen to them as much now as I used to, like 20 years ago, which was the golden era of J-pop. But I still listen to them because yeah, they are very catchy and it just resonates with me in a way. And another thing that I love that's not related to movie, games, or music is I love to read about space, things about space exploration, or anything to do with space, outer space, the universe. I just find it very fascinating. And besides space is the ocean, deep beneath the ocean, because this our planet is made up 70% of it is water, is the oceans, and but yet only 5% of the oceans we have humans have explored, only 5%. So it's like 60 something percent of the earth are still unexplored by humans, the oceans being a big part of that scale. So it's really very fascinating and terrifying too, because I think the ocean is a very mysterious and dark and sometimes haunting place. Yeah, because it's so dark down there, you don't know what could be down there, and it's just so deep and so vast. Yeah, so but the water pressure is one of the main reasons why exploration, deep sea exploration is so hard even for today's technology. And yeah, so Canon. Another thing it's not really a hobby, but something about myself is I value wisdom more so than knowledge, because I feel this society, this world that we are living in, wisdom is greatly needed, because a lot of people nowadays, with social media and all those stuff, people are focusing more on external validation and using those platforms to express themselves. But sometimes I don't think that is a very healthy way, because people, when you're over reliant on external validation and telling the world about you expressing, trying to express yourself too much, it kind of relates to certain inner weakness, certain emotional weakness, because it's because of this weakness that makes someone wants to seek approval from the outside world, from others. So, so I feel that's why I think it's very important to have wisdom. Wisdom meaning to reflect on ourselves, to reflect on our flaws, like anything that goes through our mind, especially aggression, anything to do with aggression, discrimination, despise, bias, even the very subtle bits of these emotions can turn into very serious negative emotions or lead to um, destructive speech or actions. So, yeah, so I think wisdom to see things, beyond their facade, beyond the appearance of things, is very important, and to see oneself, like the saying goes, maybe not in its exact words, but it's like it's useless trying to own the world if you don't first master yourself. Because if we can't control our emotions well, we can't master our emotions, then we are sure to cause trouble for others and ourselves. So, whatever we do in life, the first step I feel is always to reflect on our emotions and try to cultivate our inner peace, our inner state of mind, so that we can attract positive energy, and so that also we would not be a destructive energy or force to those around us. Because believe it or not, as much as we are affected by others, others are affected by us too, to a great extent. Okay, so yeah, what goes around comes around. No matter how hard life gets, nothing is more important than our inner peace, a stable state of mind, because only then will we be able to um, use, be able to have a clear mind to make good, proper judgment and speech. So, emphasis on overemphasis on self-esteem kind of creates more sadness and anger, because you can't control what others think about ourselves. And very often, if we rely on self-esteem, others will probably fail you, and you will be disappointed very often. And that's really very sad and distressing. Okay, so basically, yeah. Okay, just before I end uh, this long-winded self-introduction, I just want to share one last insight of my own. I feel this world, the way I see it, this world, there are two kinds of reality that we are living in every day, every second. One reality is the fixed reality. It means reality itself, whatever that is happening around us physically, that we cannot control, or we can only control so much, a very little extent, like the weather, how people think of you, what what time the bus comes and who you are going to meet today, what that person will say to you, will treat you, so on and so forth. These are fixed reality. Okay, this is fixed reality. Another reality is what I call the perceived reality. It means the way we interpret or perceive this fixed reality. So let me give you an example. So this perceived reality, for example, if we imagine you're walking down the street and a very busy street, suddenly you trip and you fall. And all the people turn and look at you. And how would you feel? You will probably, the moment you realize those people's eyes on you, you will start to feel, embarrassed. Like, why am I so careless? I look so stupid. They must be laughing at me, blah blah blah, things like that. All these stories that go inside your mind. That reality, where the people, some of them might stop to look at you. They might not be smiling or laughing at you, but because of the way your mind perceives things, you feel that they are laughing at you, and you start to blame yourself, for being stupid. Why am I so careless? Oh, this is so embarrassing. This is just not my day. So this is your perceived reality. So they are actually closely connected but not totally related. And you might go on through the rest of the day, long after you get up and resume walking. Maybe hours later, your mind still think about this incident. That's your perceived reality. You just feel, I'm just so. You just think about that moment, those people laughing at you, but in reality, in the fixed reality, nobody is laughing at you. It's just the way you perceive the world. Okay, so to me, perceived reality is actually what affects us the most in terms of our emotionally, because Perceived reality is created by our perception, our mind, and our mind never leaves us. It follows us 24/7 every second of our lives. So while fixed reality, you only get to be in a certain area at a certain time in reality. Like the universe is so big, the entire universe is a fixed reality with so many things happening. But what we know, what exists to us, is just where we are at a certain point of time. Okay, but if we don't learn to tame our mind, our perceived reality will be skewed, will be distorted. So we will have a distorted vision or perception of reality of the world, and that will be a problem, because what we perceive to be true is just something that we tell ourselves to be true. It might not be true at all. And even if it's true, it is irrelevant for our growth, for our personal development. Yes, so that's why this is just to share with you, this is my take on what I define, how I see reality. Okay, so that's the end of the self-introduction. And if you make it to this point in the video, then give a pat on your shoulder. I'm really grateful to you for being so patient to have stayed until so long. Okay, now I will start with the trigger words using my subscribers' names. It's actually going to be very fast because there's only 5 of you. Okay, so only 5 of you, 4 of whom are confirmed to be my subscribers. Only 1 of you, who is Jeff. Jeff, I'm not sure if you subscribe because I cannot see. I can only see four names. The reason why I'm including you, Jeff, in this subscriber names trigger word is because you are the first person to comment on my channel. Yes, so I'm really grateful to you for sharing your thoughts, for leaving a comment on my video. So thank you. Okay, without further ado, let's start with the first subscriber name. Sin Black. The first subscriber name is Sin Black. Sin Black. Sin Black. Black. Sin Black. Sin Black. Sin Black. Sin Black. Black. Sin Black. Sin Black. black, 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 black. Sun black, 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 black. Violet, 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 violet. Jeff, 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 Jeff. Mr. Reed T, 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 Mr. Reed, 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 T. Mr. Reed, 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 T. So this is the end of my self-introduction and subscriber name trigger word video. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment to tell me what you like, and or if you have any suggestions for future videos, I'm most glad to hear it. Right? So this is it. Until next time. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.